Okay. Hello and welcome, one and all. I am your captain for this evening, and as ever, your master of games. Tonight I am joined by three fantabulous players, and of course, our transcriber, Archivist AI. I would like to ask, who would care to do the session recap?
I can give Des a little bit of a break, though. She can cover whatever I'm missing.
Sure.
So, in our endeavors to find a quicker path to the thicket, we ran across an individual that was kind of eavesdropping on our conversation in the dock area. I'm guessing it's a dock area. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. And this individual offered pretty cheap transportation to get us where we needed to go. Like everything else we've done so far, we kind of took a risky trip and jumped onto a ship that didn't sail by water, decided to go into the air. Once airborne on the ship, we learned that the captain has motives to, what I want to say, keep. I guess you could say he wants to help but not help. He thinks there's great things in store for us, but maybe not all of us. Kind of offering up Des as a potential sacrifice to help the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
What facts did I miss, guys?
I think you covered it all. It wasn't a terribly long session, unfortunately, last week. Was there anything, Des, that you wanted to add, or?
There was a little bit. We or at least Ebony made sure that help had been sent to the Iron Flask. The captain's name is Captain Redscale because he's a red dragonborn, and he's pretty religious to a pretty violent god.
Can you remember the god's name?
There's a god of conflict.
Rothian.
Rothium. Yeah. Worships Rothium, the god of dragons. And as we come in today, you guys are overlooking the sea. I think I've just unplugged my laptop, which is my soundboard. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, come on. Not tonight, please. Not tonight. Oh, my days. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, sorry, we'll just call this a suspenseful moment because all of a sudden everything went quiet.
Oh, come on.
It's back on.
The sound, no, the sound's already. It's the charger to my laptop's just come out. I can't find where to plug it in. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, it is going to go quiet for a little bit. So, as you are overlooking the ocean waves, you can see the bright light shimmering underneath the ocean. And Redscale has just revealed himself to be trying to protect Veritas by offering a sacrifice. Now, Ebony, you were nominated.
I am crying and clinging on to my sister.
She's begging you not to go.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Then you're subject. Oh, Christ, hold on. Over the Irish Sea, there we go. Then you subject your town to destruction.
There has to be another way. This sacrifice like that shouldn't be necessary. There has to be another way.
And I don't necessarily believe this power is powerful than the power in the town. Is that too many powers? I'm content to see what happens.
I'm sure that Mother will be fine. She's faced adversity before.
You see the bright light pass underneath the ship. Red Scale exclaiming, "No, not like this." And as you see from under the wave, a bright golden looking dragon. As he lifts out of the water, you notice that whilst under the water he was effectively in a bubble, and he breaches the water and steam just erupts out of the surface. Ebony, can you go ahead and make me a nature check?
I could.
Ten is more than enough. You've lived around a dragon, you've studied under a dragon.
Right.
This is a radiant dragon. Also known as a solar dragon. You watch from afar as he skims across the very edge layer of the water towards Veritas, steam erupting around him. You look towards the town, which is virtually a dot by this point to you. And you just see a beam of pure energy leave this dragon's mouth as it flies across the surface of the ocean. And as it reaches land, you just see this explosion and smoke rising.
Hopefully our warning got to Mother.
We did say there was a warning. There's something wrong coming. What is the captain doing at the time? Is he just watching as well?
Mm-hmm. I warned you. I told you what would happen. You did nae heed my warning. Those people down there are dead because of you. You act all noble, but you know better than the rest of them, are you? One life for the sake of hundreds of thousands.
And no guarantees that would have stopped for one life.
It was foretold in the prophecy.
Whose prophecy?
The prophecy of Rothium. The only prophecy that matters.
That didn't get to me, like, in better timing. Like, what would you expect me to do?
The right
Mig
thing.
will do a quick prayer. I just got a feeling that the prophecy may not match. Ooh, cool ship.
And wanting to live for my sister is not the right thing to do.
It's selfish. That's what
Yeah,
that is.
mortals are selfish. We want to live. We want to experience the world. We want to help people.
You could have
Not like
helped.
this.
You could have helped plenty. Come on, I'll drop you off. Set sail for the thicket. And you see the ship turn. We have an ivory joining us.
And make no promises. My cable is screwed. I just sent you a picture, like literally 2 minutes ago.
You sent me a what, sorry?
I just posted an image of what my Discord looked like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, lovely.
I have to look at that. Hold on. Guys, we are going to go to BRB. Just actually, Asma, are you okay to set up Ivory? Whilst we carry on. So yeah, you guys see, as I say, you've seen this radiant solar dragon fire a beam of energy off, and a giant smoke of cloud hit the hit the side of the landfall. And the ship has turned around and started taking you to the Pixie Thicket. Now, the Pixie Thicket is a few hours away on this Skyship. It does travel quite quickly. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to cry a lot.
I'll allow it.
Mig will definitely pray, because this is for who he follows. He still thinks he made the right decision, but I'm sure he's doubting a little bit. And I'm afraid of your fate rolls, by the way.
Are you going to pray?
Of course.
Make me a fate roll.
Oh, hell.
I need to remind myself which god you chose.
Yep, sorry.
That's all right.
Did you say there is a way to roll 100-sided, or is it just two tens?
So the 100-sided dice is the one at the very end.
It's it's the far right die. It's the one with the double digits.
Oh.
Okay, I have to roll one, right?
Yeah, just drag that one, and it'll roll 100.
Oh.
So, as you're praying, what are you saying to Jalido?
Something along the line, Lord, let my decision be correct. Let me judge truly in what I was intending. That sacrificing one of my party would not have made a difference.
Jalido responds.
I'm tempted to use a luck roll on that. If you
I don't know
allow
if
it.
you can.
No,
No, he's shaking his head.
no, not on the fate roll. You get this image of a very, very well dressed, very well suited in sort of a velvet like purple suit, and he's holding a wine glass in one hand, and he just sets the wine glass down and pushes it to the side. As he leans over, you see a judge's wig appear and his arms on the pedestal. You wish for affirmation that you judged correctly. And yet, you have not prayed in a while. You wish me to right you of wrongs, or at least cast judgment upon you. I will say this. If you are a true follower of mine, you would be neutral in all things. Law and order will preside. Your judgment matters not, for you are not judge, nor are you jury. You are merely my executioner. And he fades and leans back, picks up his glass of wine and disappears from your mind.
That could have been a lot worse. Not the best. And a reminder that I need to pray every night.
Oh, that you think that's the end? That's cute. Level 2.
Okay.
I got spoiled with all those high rolls earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What's Theo doing at this moment?
He's kind of just kind of taken back by everything that's going on. It's a lot.
It's not what I might take. Should I describe this?
Come on, I need to move this closer. My damn kids have moved my desk around. Excuse me. No, wrong sound. Wrong sound.
Mm.
Is this the right one? Oh, this is... You know what, we'll just do this one. So, as you are flying towards the pixie thicket, the ship almost circularly heads towards the land, but avoiding Veritas for obvious reasons. From the large plumes of smoke, Ebony and Ivory, you see Londigne fly high out of the smoke, letting out a roar as if in agonizing pain. Something you both feared a long time ago is coming to fruition. Londigne's rage is erupting. But she is alive. You see the pillar of energy that runs through the center of the citadel, absorbing the power of the ley line, erupt with her roar. As it reaches up to the skies, this bright rainbow light. And Londigne is right in the center, absorbing it. Eventually, the ship starts to lower. And as it does, you see the green of the pixie thicket coming closer and closer. The thick mangroves on the very edge of the coast, lending itself to very swamp-like features. What did that stop? As you land on the very edge in the green pastures, Breadscale lets you off. I sure as hell hope it was worth it for you.
Only time will tell. Mig will get off. Happy to have his feet on the ground.
Ebony just gives him a blank stare but doesn't say anything and disembarks.
Every just walks, disembarks with her nose in a book.
Not bad rolls, Ivory.
I think I've got one pre-made here somewhere. That's why. That's just the water.
Kind of scary looking.
That one's it. No, I had a character sheet and somehow managed to delete it.
Oh. You can apply, add in your modifiers manually at the bottom. If you go to Dice Roll Manual Entry at the bottom, there's a miscellaneous.
No, I pressed commit and then I clicked on the cross and now I've got no character sheet. It's just gone.
Oh yeah.
Everything I've filled in.
Yeah, you
It's
need
gone.
you need to go to the commit tab and then hit save.
Trust me to do something like that, which means I get to do all this fun stuff again.
Can't you manually enter the first ones that you rolled? Since they're on the screen?
Hush.
I'm just trying to save you some effort. Those second rolls look horrible.
First roll's not much better, to be honest. Not compared to what I was rolling.
Everything was above an 8, though.
You'd honestly do better with that array.
Yeah.
That heroic array.
Yeah. Are we
Do I
doing
like?
2014 or 2024?
24.
Because I'm literally only seen 2014 stuff.
I'm pretty sure we're playing 2024.
I think you said you wanted to try it.
Yeah, it's 2024.
Of D&D Player's Handbook,
Yeah.
Sword Coast, and Tasha's Cauldron. That's it.
If you go into, so before you start the character creation, you need to load the modules.
They are all loaded. So, do you mean I need to do the pre-24 or the core book?
So under modules, you should see D&D. It's just D&D Player's Handbook. The Legacy one has Legacy in brackets.
Okay.
And that should be all you need unless you want other stuff. Ebony, Theo, and Meg.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to tell me I haven't. So, you guys enter into the Pixie Thickets. This very swamp-like environment. Can
So
I
we
get
have
a few perception checks, please?
a few what checks?
Perception checks.
After I find my character sheet, yeah. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Huh.
So in this swamp, the ground is obviously very soggy, quite dense, hard to move through, which means your movement speed at the moment is halved. Why is that there? That should not be there.
Do we even know the Queen's name?
Don't think you've been given it. But at the moment you are just in the actual... Well, you're in the thicket, but you're in the entry part. So on those perception rolls, the one thing you will hear in the distance is the unmistakable croak
Perfect.
of frog-like creatures.
Mig will have his shield out. At a minimum. You'll also try to keep roughly within 5 feet of everyone. 5 to 10 feet of them.
the others of you doing?
Reading, just following Ebony, occasionally looking up from my book. You know, I need to know everything I can about this place before we encounter anything scary.
I would suggest we walk in a line. I don't like this mosh-like feeling. And at least that way, if someone in front runs into an issue, we might be able to recover them.
Okay.
Just the thoughts. I don't mind going first if someone's willing, like Theo's ready to pull me out.
I could be right behind it.
I mean, I don't think you want me right behind you. I'm not a paragon of strength.
Yeah, that's why I said Theo, unfortunately, in this case.
Guess that leaves me and Ivory behind.
How rude.
You're not exactly looking around, you're reading.
I have you know, I'm making sure I have the necessary knowledge for any encounter we may have. My mother always preached that good preparation is halfway to victory.
Just don't drop your book in this mud or you'll never find it.
No. How dare you even imply that? Rude. God, what the hell's going on with Ivory?
Oh, come on.
Does this moss get any better? Does anyone know? Have any of you ever heard of this thicket?
Heard of it, yes. Been here before? No.
Keeping.
Well, that's decent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, keep it.
Was there an 18 there, I'm guessing? Yep.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Someone's excited.
Stop it.
So, as you guys are moving through this thick marsh, I'm going to unlock token movement for a minute. Feel free to.
Did you hear the lineup we were doing? Couldn't tell.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Ebony, Ivory in the back, you guys in the front.
And we're coming in from the west, correct?
You are, yes.
Does anyone know the language these toad people that we heard about earlier speak? The ones that make that poison that we heard about? Oh, I am asking everyone. If not, let's hope they understand common.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or at least Elven, maybe. Who knows?
Have I been able to find that out? With my having my nose in a book and reading it?
You can make me an H check.
Let me just finish quickly looking my
So, question is, can I move my character, or do I need to? How
No,
do we
you
do
should.
this?
You should be able to move your character.
And it looks more swampy to the west of me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Zooming out my map to see if I can. Does dark vision make a difference on this?
Nope.
you wanted nature check? That's wrong. It should be here. I can give you an 8. My first one of the session of the campaign.
Oh,
Accurate.
there, that helps tons.
Having been local to the area, however, what I will say is this. You know they are highly poisonous.
Already telling you, yeah. They're highly poisonous.
So let's not hug one of them.
But I like it. No, no, not really. Not with all this mud. They're probably not very clean. And I
Well,
like to
their poison killed one of our tutors.
Now, when did this happen? When was you going to tell me?
You were there. You were reading, but you were there with us.
Do you suppose this is what Mum was talking about? When she says I need to get my nose out of a book?
So this is a lot of water, guys. This is a lot of water. You may want to put your book away.
I suppose. Yeah, okay. Very reluctantly, but I do put my book away.
Can Mig see anything in the water?
Make me another perception check, please.
This is really going good.
2 8s on the trot is pretty spectacular. I will give you that. Let's have a look.
6, 8.
You do not.
Well, then I'm going to walk along the shorelines and stay out of the water for now.
Oh.
'Cause I think I see a way around, or at least a little less watery area to the south. And do I have to... man, vision just comes and goes.
Yep. It's the environment.
You have to find them.
Oh,
I'm moving slowly so you guys can keep up.
I need. Hold on. I need to throw Ivory on the map.
You need an image of me first. Oh my god, they're all bloody male.
Anyway,
God, this is the lamest image I've seen. I'm sending you an image now.
okay.
I will update it as soon as I finish sketching my own.
As you start walking away.
Hey,
Ebony,
who's hitting me?
you feel a spear hit you in the back of your leg.
Oh, hell.
Ah. Oh, gods.
As you take 1 point of damage. From the water, you see 4 of these humanoid toads following you.
Oh, crap.
Well, that ain't what you want to tell them.
Can you make a con save for me, please, Des?
Hey.
You'll also take 1 point of poison damage. Bear with me, guys. Let's just sort out Ivory's image.
I'm a weirdo. Yep. That's about right.
Open this folder. And then we open this folder in a new tab. We go here, we click that, we drag that here, we drop that in. We close that, we open that, we go to the data folder, we refresh that, and there she is. Chuck you in there, and then you on there.
Whee! Where's Ebony?
I didn't have an artwork, so the captain just gave me one.
Yeah, I just picked a random, just something to represent it for now.
Yeah,
I'll have something.
my art's
I'll have something
art's
done
not
by
done.
just give me a written description. I'll have something done for both of us by next Monday.
I'm held up by the coloring part of it.
I'll have something done for us by next Monday.
All right.
Until you get around to finishing yours.
Well, are we just so? What are we doing, guys? Because you got attacked first. We have to roll
Yeah,
initiative.
I got attacked first. Yeah, are we in initiative?
If you want to roll initiative, it depends how you want to take this.
Or you yell at them and try to see, hey, we're here to talk to someone in common. We can say different languages and see what comes out of it.
We're on a diplomatic mission.
You see them all look at each other. As they start swimming towards the edge of the water and climb up onto the land.
Parlez-vous draconic?
Icky.
They all have their spears pointing towards you.
Yep.
As they poke.
Mig is going to move up closer.
I'm gonna have
If I
to just
can.
step back.
And be prepared to use the shield, of course.
Even though you hurt me, I really don't want to hurt you.
They come.
Are they surrounding us?
No, they're trying to guide you. They're like poking you with their spears.
Oh,
Which direction are they trying to guide us?
I think that's what
They're pushing you east.
So
Well, they're not stabbing us, so at least they're obviously know we want to talk to someone.
Take a
Oh
seat.
man, why do we follow all these enemies? I mean, a part of me wants to kill them, but I think we got to go in this way, and that would be a good start to a diplomatic mission.
If
Right.
I use comprehend languages, what can I understand from it, from what they're saying?
Ooh, comprehend languages.
Yep.
This will help
Disgusting.
you communicate.
Go wizard, go.
Go
So,
wizard, go wizard, go.
They are rather unintelligible when obviously they are talking to one another. They speak very, very animalistic language. When you cast
So very
comprehend,
rudimentary?
yeah, when you cast comprehend languages, what you hear confuses you.
Okay.
These darned humanoids invading our space again. Well, they say they want to talk. They're on a diplomatic mission. What else can we do? Try poking them with a stick again. See if that helps them move.
I just
I'm gonna
follow
move.
them. Guys, just follow them.
Lead the way?
Great,
I
now
step
now we're swimming, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh,
They-
great.
They do understand common,
They understand common.
but they can't speak
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I say
Guys,
just
come on, come
just
for a
follow
swim.
them. Oh, I can't swim. So which direction are we going? Oh, that's right. I'm walking.
You better say you can't swim then. How much do you weigh again? This
guys,
sounds like how much?
guys,
Ebony's still on the line.
I theoretically know how swimming works, but that's
We
about
grew
it.
up on a coast.
Hey, our rolls aren't that good. You really don't want me to use my athletics.
I mean, fine. If I start sinking, I hope one of you rescue me.
I will do my best, sister.
What kind of what
Ebony,
kind of,
Where
you know
is
how
Ebony?
disappointed
Ebony, you
Mum-
need to move yourself.
what kind of primitive creatures can't swim? It's a basic skill. Most beings learn it at infancy.
I took the path of knowledge looking at them, and then just because of they've just the implication that I can't do something, I just walk into the water and start swimming. God, I hope it works. You want an athletics check or something like that?
Yeah, go for an athletics check. Ebony, are you getting in the water?
Yes, I will help my sister choose doggy paddle.
Actually, she seems to do. I hope she does pretty okay with swimming.
So
I'm trying not to go too far ahead, just in case I have to pull them out.
as you go into the water here is dense. It's not like swimming in a river or a lake. It is probably about 40% mud.
Oh boy. So it's more like quicksand almost.
You can almost wade through it, but you also have to swim through it to keep yourselves up.
This is gonna tire us up quick. Mig is pretty much gonna say in common, hopefully you can keep us as close to land as possible. I'm waiting for Ebony and Ivory to kind of move forward, if they can.
Ebony and Ivory drown together in
We're not drowning.
Hey,
We're not gonna drown. We're gonna make it.
I think technically I'm the shortest of us all, so and probably heavy.
Yeah, we're in robes, and like that can drag you down.
Versus armor.
You said the water's
That can
very
also drag you down.
You said the water's very dense and such. I'm going to try like a spider and walk on the water with, by making myself try not to break the water tension.
So you're kind of like trying to lay on top of the water.
That's what I tried to. I mean, it's gonna look funny as hell, but might work.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
So your nose is the closest to the water. Like the others are probably trying to keep themselves at least shoulders up, and you're kind of splaying yourself over the mud. The smell, the pure smell of it is indescribably disgusting. It smells like sewer water.
Can Mig reach his rope in his back? I think I have rope. Hold on.
Are you aware just how disgusting it is? Oh my god.
Yes, we're all aware of just how disgusting this is. Please, Ivory, the faster we get through this, the faster we can get out of this.
I was trying to find a rope. If someone has a rope, let's at least keep it connected so we don't all go down at once. But I don't have rope for some reason.
Does anyone have rope?
No.
Mig.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope in my
There you go.
carrier's back.
Why is there no rope?
Everyone to grab.
Yeah, he said he has some.
You're very quiet for me.
Theo has some. Yeah, I turned him up on mine. On my Discord.
I got him at 200 and he's still...
So Mig,
My sensitivity.
hey, Theo, throw them some rope so they can help, and I'll help you drag them.
Sounds good. Yeah. He just
I'm-
chucks it back and unwinds it.
Oh, this it'll take forever to get this bog of indescribable stench.
I say, will you lot hurry up? You're being awfully slow.
I'm waiting for Ebony and Ivory in the back.
Ivory, do you have prestidigitation?
What sort of question is that? That's actually almost insultive.
Mig, can you make me an athletics check?
A what?
An athletics check.
Oh boy.
So as you get to about 3/4 of the way across, suddenly the mud starts to thin out. And it becomes more and more like water. And as it does so, what is your total weight at the moment? Your total weight is currently 121.
Yes, it is.
You start to feel like you're being dragged down. Like that 121 is just your gear and equipment. Overall, you probably weigh over 300 pounds. You start to feel the drag downwards.
Oh hell.
I see. How do they know the way? It's very impressive. Oh, I know. As you start to sink down, you can see at the bottom of this lake. I mean, you're doing a good job at like holding yourself up for the most part, but you just kind of start to slowly sink. And as you do so, you see this like greenish swirling vortex at the bottom of the lake.
Oh. Guys, I think we're gonna have to go swimming at the bottom of this. Can someone? He was going to say in common. Do we have to swim to the bottom to the vortex? Meg is going to ask why he's trying to stay.
You said you're on a diplomatic mission? Well, that is where the Queen resides.
Are we going to be able to breathe under this?
I look at him and say, yeah, they're confirming what you're saying.
Meg is going to say yes, but I can't breathe underwater.
Something tells me that when we get to there, they will have places to breathe. We've just got to get to those.
And if we can't get back up?
Well, we're stuck up a particularly unpleasant creek without a paddle.
Well, I suppose.
Sorry.
I suppose it'll be nicer than getting eaten by a radiant dragon.
Oh, guess what? Guess what Mig's gonna do? Hey, Theo, hold this end of the rope.
I'm going to hold my breath and just let myself sink.
Mig is gonna not just sink; he's gonna swim towards it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of sink as well, like you do in the swimming pool.
Sinking we will go, sinking we will go. I heard a Dario, we're sinking and stinking.
You can't sing when you're underwater.
I can sing in my head very much.
As you pass through the vortex at the bottom, you suddenly feel yourselves falling.
Oh dear.
And as you are falling, you notice these trees of purple and orange and yellow and green reflecting the orange sun. Those of you more magically inclined will know this is the realm of the Fae.
Not going to get any worse. It's going to be boring.
Am I slowing down my fall, or is it speeding up like a rock and I hit the bottom?
As you come to about 3 feet above the ground, you feel your fall suddenly lurched. And you manage to land nice and gently onto the grass. The Fae are not silly, they have protections in place for people that want to pass through their sky doors.
I mean...
And I'm guessing we can breathe now, right?
Yes.
Like it's air, not water.
Yes.
Am I the only one who has the idea that... Well... This gives a whole new meaning to dropping in on someone.
Did the frog people follow us?
No.
Well, at least they stopped poking you. All right, look around. See where we can see if we can tell which direction looks like a a city or maybe an easier walking path than mud.
You notice that Ivory runs her hand over her robe, and it's just clean. Everywhere she brushes herself down, it's just clean and dry and not stinky.
Mig's gonna look at his stuff and see if maybe the water rinsed some of it off.
Ebony, shall I?
Yes, please.
I also clean up Ebony. And what about you two gentlemen?
I definitely could use some mud debreeding.
I'm just wondering how much of... Yeah, I'll clean everybody up from the mud because they're highly offensive to the nose. The mud's highly offensive, not the
Yeah. As you start looking around and taking in your surroundings, can I get a few perception checks, please?
Not another one. Someone got a good one.
Yeah, me at last.
Ebony,
I'm very middle of the pack with all of my rolls today. Very tense.
you also would notice it. So Ebony and Ivory, as you look around, you notice a pair of feet poking out of a bush. These feet are rather large and covered in what can only be described as a fur-like hair.
Are they speaking?
No, they
you just-
seem like their backside and their legs are sticking out of the bush. They seem to be foraging.
And they haven't noticed us yet.
No.
I just sort of stand there observing them.
Well, we need to find the queen, so make
We
a look
do.
at everyone, and we need to find the queen. So Mick's gonna start walking that direction.
Don't you think we should ask them for directions, though, gentlemen?
Well, that's why I'm walking that direction.
Maybe I should help with that. And I'm
can.
gonna go over to just behind the pair of feet, and I'm going to clear my throat and go, "Excuse me." Hello?
You hear, ah, and as like you see this head like pop out, you see almost goblin-esque like features on the back of their head, and they turn around. Oh! And he kind of stands up, flips himself around. Well, and like sort of really bulges his eyes out. Hello.
Hey. We're here on a diplomatic mission to see the Queen. Can you tell us where we can find her?
Oh, I can. Yes. May I ask your names?
You may ask.
What are your names?
You don't need to know our names to tell us the direction we need to go.
But everything here is transactional. You want
You
something,
can-
you have to give something.
Fine. You can call me Dark.
Dark.
And you can call me short.
Like, he sort of walks up to you, you're about a foot taller than him.
Okay, shorter than them. There you go.
Well, let me introduce myself. People call me Stump. It's rather offensive, but I take it.
They call him what?
Stump. Now, I can take you directly to the Queen, but I pray ask, do tell, what is your business with the Queen? She's awfully busy after all, and I wouldn't want to be the one caused for her being disturbed and receive her wrath. Do you know what she does to people who disturb her unannounced?
Probably the same thing that my mother, Longdidney, does to people who come in unannounced.
Who's that?
She's a dragon.
Ooh. You think I'm scared of a dragon?
But our people have a pact with the queen through the pixie thicket. And recently there have been some problems, and we just need to check up on the queen and warn her that something bad may be approaching very soon.
Oh, something bad is always approaching. That's not unusual. That's not even worth writing
It's
about.
the
From the
amount
Oshar
of
side.
bad.
This the amount of bad coming from the Oshar side of the pixie thicket.
Well, I tell you what. Make me a deal. You see, as I understand it, dragons are rather wealthy. What can you offer me from your mother?
I'm afraid we left in a little bit of a hurry and didn't bring a hoard of wealth with us.
You didn't.
I've been
bring
talking
a-
this entire time.
Meg will pull out the staff that he got. And he'll utilize it just to form a flower. Would this be of interest?
You're an idiot.
It's a start. Now, if you just sign on this dotted line and he claps his hands, and as he opens them, like a piece of parchment appears.
So I'm very skeptical about his behavior at this point. Is he on the up and up, or is he got malicious intentions?
You can make me an insight check.
Yeah, I'm about the same on this one.
On a 20, he is coming across as quite crafty. You're not sure if it's a more playful type of crafty or a more devious one, but he is definitely crafty.
We will not be signing any contracts. Not even until I will read every word of that contract before we even can contemplate signing it.
Oh,
But
of
I am
course. I wouldn't expect anything else at all.
Meg will look around at everyone. Guys, I think we can go about and try to see if we can find our way through ourselves.
I'm
Yes,
sure you can.
I'm inclined to agree.
I'm sure you could. You look very capable individuals. But how much faster would you be if you knew the way? Because you see, here in the Fey Realm, it's not quite as straightforward to get from one place to another as you wish. You can't just walk in a direction and hope that by happenstance you end up where you need to be. Is this your first time here?
No.
When someone asks for something, when we're offering help to the kingdom, the Fey realm, it's kind of weird that you're asking for a contract to lead us to your queen.
The Fey
And
Not that
And I'm curious if there are other Fays that would take our visit more serious.
Oh, I'm sure there are. And believe you me, I'm taking your visitation very seriously.
Do I know what type of Fae this is? And maybe how to negotiate with him? Or with it? Or them?
Make me a nature.
They?
Make me a nature check. I'm gonna give you disadvantage though because they are rather unusual.
I'll roll a second time.
Nice.
18 it is.
Nice. So on an 18, he is known as a goblin.
Okay.
They're kind of half halfling, half goblin. And they are masters of the word.
The word being?
Word being
Kind of like silvery tongues, being very subtle, very crafty, very articulate, and all of that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they are able to manipulate the word. They are able to manipulate words for their benefit.
Okay.
But their words are also their weakness, because they cannot tell a lie. Like most Fae, but these guys especially.
And that's information she knows, but we don't.
Right.
Right. I'm going to point a finger at Ebony and share that information with her, and then share the same information with everybody else after I point a couple of fingers. Message is very nice.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
Like message. I feel like we will not sign or put our names to any kind of contract at this point. If you are not willing to help us, we will move on.
I never said I wasn't willing to help you. I'm merely asking to secure something in return and assure that it's followed through on. Is that so bad?
We don't need a contract to give you things, if things are what you want. Unless you plan on double-crossing us without a contract.
I would never double-cross anyone, provided, well, regardless of contract or not. I just prefer to have it in writing, because I know your kind are susceptible to their devious nature.
I will have you know, my mother would have my scales if I was not to keep my word.
Your scales, you say?
They-
Are they
You will not-
extractable?
I said my mother would have them. I did not say you.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just making inquiries. I'm making a note.
You are not making anything from my scales. I'm quite attached to them. Literally and yes. So, tell me. I will give you my firstborn on the day the moon is as gold as the gold within my mother's hoard, for you guiding us to the queen.
Can you make me a
I should
deception check?
I should mention the moon upon the material plane from where we come. That was not deception. I'm literally being honest, not speaking a word of lie. On the day that...
Or a persuasion check?
Okay, that I can attempt. I don't have a negative charisma.
Nice try. I do know the moon doesn't shine gold on the material plane.
I never said that it shines. I said when it appears gold. And there are weather conditions that can give the moon that effect.
Can I give her advantage?
He's kind of pacing backwards and forwards, talking to himself at the moment. Your firstborn?
Yes.
I tell you what, I'll take you on your deal with a little bit of insurance.
I'm listening.
Should you not have a firstborn, and instead have an egg, then I will take you up on your offer.
Only when the egg is of origin from myself. I'll not give the egg of another person or another individual over, as that is not mine to give.
So let's define it, shall we? Let's get into the finer details. The next of your bloodline will belong to me.
Direct descendant.
Of course, that's what I mean. And your name, my dear?
You do not need my name.
I need your name to forge the bond. To broker the deal.
A drop of my blood is enough. I am very well aware the power that the Fae can gain over another when they know one's true name. I also know that a physical part of me is more than enough to take the place of my name. While sealing the contract, it does not give you any more power over me than necessary. More, it is enough to seal a contract and leave nothing over.
Fine. I will make the deal. Here.
And I will read the contract word for word before signing it. And I would like a copy of it for my own record.
He presses his hands together and the contract appears. And it is word for word what you have agreed.
I will have a copy that is signed by both of us, and is an exact copy of this one, word for word, dot for dot, everything, so that I have a record of this contract as well.
I think we'll look over. How are you going to sign it?
Oh,
with a drop.
Of course. And he puts his signature down. And on a second. Here.
I take both contracts.
Are there any hidden words?
I will read through both of them.
Doesn't mean to your eyes.
If he has been deceptive, there will be a clause added. If there is concealed words or parts concealed in this contract, it becomes null and void.
Done and done. Snaps his fingers.
Nothing more than what we agreed upon.
And nothing less.
Such a pity for him. I take out my quill and stab it into my fingertip. 1 drop of blood onto each of the contracts. And I take the first one he made. The original one.
Very well. Now to just find you a mate.
Oh, you don't get to choose when I mate.
That isn't in the contract. And he goes,
Neither is you finding her a mate.
he goes, come on, I will take you to the Queen.
I need to add that to my inventory. Cap, would you be able to add the whole contract and such into the archivist so I can look it up later? Because I need to.
I will do a write-up of it. Yes.
Thank you, because I'm pretty sure you're aware that my character is going to look for a way to get out of the contract without breaking it.
Oh, so does he. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Come on. A deal's a deal. Into the Queen's realm we go.
So what's the name on the contract?
He has just put a scratching on it. He has not signed a name.
He introduced himself as Stump.
Mm-hmm. He walks about 10 paces north. And then 5 paces east. 10 paces south. And 5 paces west.
Follow him.
Yeah, I'm following.
Well, here we are, the Queen's realm.
Oh.
Well played. But the agreement was to bring us to the Queen, not the Queen's realm.
I know. He looks up at the sky. Nearly lunchtime. I'm sure she'll be here soon. This is one of her favourite spots to eat.
And what, pray tell, does she like to eat here?
Oh, she normally brings her own food. A free word of warning, though. Don't upset her. It could be a situation that leaves you somewhat rooted.
Heard. Okay. So,
Like a stump.
From the northern trees, Stump was not lying. You see her arrive. Her drapes billowing around her. The Fey Queen, adorning a crown of holly berries
gonna look at Ebony. This is all your conversation.
Ebony is going to give a very deep curtsy, and she's going to just give her most formal greeting that she can to the Queen of the Fae.
Stumplerilskin, what are you doing here?
Getting contracts for the first of my lineage to bring us to you, Your Majesty.
Yes, be careful of his contracts.
He intends to try to breed me.
Stumble off with you. And she snaps her fingers, and you just see a hole open underneath Stumple as he falls down into a hole, and she snaps her fingers and the ground closes back up. Pray tell, to what do I owe the pleasure of the daughters of Londigne? I'm assuming you would like something from me, considering I have not heard from your people in nearly a century.
Actually, we are not asking anything of you, my lady. We're here to warn you that there's an invasion force coming from Oshar.
Warn me. If there's an invasion force coming, all I have to do is shut the doors and let them march through and over your land. I have nothing to fear. As she sits down, she lays out a picnic basket in front of her. A little wicker basket as she folds the top back.
Well,
So, in that case, I'm assuming you wish us to aid in your defense.
if it is at all possible,
Oh, it's very...
we don't.
It's very possible, but, and you see her reach her hand into the wicker basket as she pulls out a fish, still flapping about, and just takes a bite out of it. I tell you what, you pay me what was promised, and I'll consider your request.
Mother never told me what was promised.
Yeah, why would she? Why don't you ask her that?
She's.
Or did the pet I sent her do his job properly?
Ebony's scales are gonna pale a little bit. Pets?
Well,
Pets?
if you don't know what I'm talking about, then obviously he must have got lost on his way.
Do I know anything about this? Maybe from reading,
You can make a history check.
Yay! I like history.
$27. Beautiful. So,
Okay.
it was said that the Queen of the Fae was promised an army. However, being the peace-loving nation that is Ordine, they never really gained a formal military and more relied on their magics. The Queen of the Fae is said to have power over the majority of unintelligent creatures, and a few of those with superior intelligence.
Do I know what this pet is that she speaks of?
On a 27 history, it's a safe assumption she's talking about the Radiant Dragon.
And I don't know of anything of it arriving in our nation or being there.
Oh no, we saw it. We
It's
saw
what-
it attack Veritas.
As before she joined.
Oh, yeah. We were in the airship when it attacked Veritas. That's what the captain was trying to sacrifice me to.
My queen, I bow before the brilliance of your court. Your wisdom is a beacon, your laughter a balm, and your wrath a tempest none dare provoke. But the nation of my mother is one of peace, and we have no standing army. I know you have the agreement with my mother that she would provide you with one. But we are a nation that relies upon the magics that we have gained. And your pet did indeed arrive. At least it has made its appearance known. I am only just stepping foot upon my path. But with the tutelage of my mother, my own curiosity, and the knowledge that is available openly and secretively within the world, I know my path to magic will not be a short one, and I will rise high among the ranks of those who wield it.
So what?
My word now is perhaps of little value for you. But in the future, I know that my skills and ability will be of great use to you. Would you assist the nation of my mother and of my people in exchange for my services?
Tell me, Mig, as she takes another bite out of the fish.
I'm a dragonborn, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, sushi.
No, she's talking to Mig now.
My character's named Mig.
Tell me, what would be a reasonable punishment, would you say, for breaking a contract of protection?
Oh shit.
My lady, I did not hear a expiration or when this army was offered or when it was to be delivered.
The army was promised upon the protection after the last attempt of the Asharian Empire near on 50 years ago. To replenish my forces that were felled, protecting their lands.
I will raise the army promised to you, and I will lead it here personally. I will take the punishment and offer a life debt.
In what manner was the army promised?
Or if another means to stop what was attacking you could be met, the threat could be eliminated in some way.
She finishes off her fish. With all things considered, being that my people are a people of their word, a people of binding influence, a people who cannot tell lies, we do not take deception and delays as excuses. We do not milly around what was promised.
My lady, we're not trying to offer excuses. Was the army that was promised living army?
Or is there some alternative service that would still meet your contract obligations?
10,000 warriors strong, I was told. To enforce...
That many?
10,000 warriors strong. Mixed upon martial and arcanic warriors of the finest and highest caliber.
And then is it possible for a white dragonborn to go any whiter and paler?
Oh, believe me, it is. As her face turns pale, her eyes go bloodshot, and her teeth just suddenly go very, very sharp.
I speak as you. I am bound by my word, and I do not speak a word of lie. That which I have spoken and offered for your continued assistance is what I can offer. Not for my mother, not for that, but myself. I will raise the army and lead it myself.
Raise an army and lead it yourself. A mere dragonborn. Nevertheless, a dragonborn who's been run through the ringer since her hatchery days.
And yet there are those who would say that one of my caliber, a white dragonborn, is not inclined to the abilities and the powers of a wizard. Yet I do walk that path.
Caliber? You think you have caliber?
In comparison to others of my kind, yes.
You signed a contract with one of my servants.
Yes, I did.
And you have an high caliber.
You do not know my reasoning behind that.
Your reasoning behind it was to find me and try and convince me that somehow you, a lowly dragonborn, barely stepping forwards and breathing the air, you have not lived a day to my century.
No, I have not.
And you are claiming
Yet,
to be of caliber.
And those who are of my descent will follow in my path. And there is a power and a knowledge of magic that is not very well known among my kind or among the material plane, and that is the power of the Fae. What better way to learn and understand it than to live and reside among it? Allowing one of my descendants to do so will expose my bloodline to that very magic, incorporating it into the future of my own bloodline.
I tell you what. And she slams down her basket. As she stands up, you see her grow about 3 foot taller. Bearing in mind, originally she was only standing at about 5 foot. I will take you at your word and accept your premise and proposal on one condition.
I listen.
My scouts inform me that amongst the 3 temples in Veritas, and amongst your mother's collection, there are 3 items of power. You give me those, and I will accept your proposal.
Your Majesty, you are aware of my mother's fixation on such things. And you would ask me to take... You would ask me to steal that which is not mine to give. I have said that I am a person of my word. I promised my mother I would make sure that her items were well archived and well taken care of. To take well care of them, I will not betray my mother, as I would not betray my word to you.
Interesting. And she reaches once more into her basket, and you see a scroll appear. She pulls out the scroll and lays it down. Ivory, daughter of Londigne, you have perhaps restored a small bit of faith within me. You have proven to me, at least for now, that you will be at your word. Betray me, and I will ensure that your bloodline ends one way or another. The Fae
and you will contain...
The Fae will protect the thicket this time. And if you should stumble upon a black onyx with a ruby center in your travels, acquire it for me.
And what would I gain for delivering said item?
The protection of your people. It is
The continued protection.
The item.
The continued protection of my people beyond the next attack.
Correct. The item of which I speak belongs to one of the 4 dragon tyrants and was stolen from my wares. Many do not believe when I tell them the material plane and the Fae realm are dependent on one another. We lean on each other like 2 falling towers. If one falls, so does the other.
many of the planes are interconnected at some level, some more so than others. Only a fool would assume that a plane stands independently of the other planes.
Sign. And I want no spot of blood from you.
I made a vow. I will use the name that I've taken within my heart that has never been spoken. And I sign it.
She wraps up the scroll and puts it in her wicker basket. You may leave.
So I sign.
You may leave when you are ready. As she raises a hand, and you see a portal open behind her as she walks away.
Now we just have to. Looking at the others. Now we just have to work out how to get back to the portal or find another portal to leave.
She's left one for you.
Yeah, she left one open.
Okay.
She just opened one up behind her.
Okay, I thought you walked through that. Sorry,
No.
that part cut out.
She walked away and then opened a portal behind her as she was walking away.
Can we tell where the portal goes by looking through it?
Nope.
Oh, I guess.
Looking at Ebony, I think our home is safe. Our people are safe for now.
As safe as they can be. The Queen's radiant dragon ran over Veritas. Mother was engulfed in light. I think she's still alive, but I couldn't tell you how our people are doing.
They will be protected for now.
For now.
What happened, I believe, is a consequence of the breaking of her word.
Wait.
And now the word that Mother has given, I have taken onto my shoulders.
Have we all gone through the portal yet?
No. I would suggest we talk on the other side.
I will. One last thing, my lady, my queen.
She's already left.
Oh, fuck! I was just looking back to my notes and I found another thing we needed to tell her. Fuck!
Do not assume that she cannot hear you, just because we do not see her. Speak what you know more about. Speak what you need to say, sis. I have faith that it will reach her ears one way or another.
My lady, if you feel that your people are in danger here from the army that is approaching, Mother has offered sanctuary to your people in Veritas. Provided your pet hasn't completely destroyed it. Okay.
Crickets.
I turn and walk through.
It's like leaving an awkward voicemail.
Basically.
Cap, I'm going to scribble notes down of what I read in the contract, so I know what was written in the contract with the Queen.
So as you all walk back through the portal, you once again find yourselves on the very edge of the pixie thicket. And it is
Which edge?
That's a good question. Which edge?
the Veritas edge. Like the
Mighty edge. Woo.
We will go for a very short reprieve before continuing. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone who's interacted. We will be back very, very soon.
It's a piddle pole.
Oh, see, what did we get into?
We are back after our short reprieve, and my party are more than content, I would hope. So, you have exited the Feywilds and you are back in Odinay. You are on the very, very edge of the Pixie Thicket. Unfortunately, you have no quick way back to Veritas, which is about a week out.
Hiking we will go. Hiking we will go. Sounds like we have a long trip, but we also
Yep.
need a. The other question that came up was, do we need to do anything about the approaching army if the Fey Queen is planning to destroy them all?
I mean, it's a good scenario. Do we need to try to warn Archway?
Archway.
So, yes, we do need to do something about it because we need to save lives. Because the more people of her people who die, the more pressure there is going to be on raising an army quicker.
Right.
So yes, we do need to act.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to
was
go
just-
through that swamp again.
I don't either. Archway asked us to meet him in Bronze Rest before the warehouse got set on fire by our mage guards.
Yes, but the question is, did he live? And secondly, how are they going to approach to Dragonborn in that land?
Oh, not good. Not good at all.
Would they even listen to the two of you?
Archway seemed like he wanted to parlay. I don't particularly like him because he killed somebody close to me.
We would need some way to hide your guys' appearance, which we don't have here.
Fine.
And I think we need to figure out what happened to your mother. She was looking like she was on
Ew.
an energy steroid boost in the fairy world, or this world, whatever you want to call it. So we need to figure out what's going on with her.
All right.
I mean, I can send a message to Veratus with my familiar. I'm sure we know we've got people we can contact there.
And I'm curious what her plans were to meet this requirement for the army.
My mother's plans? I'm guessing none.
Oh, I just remembered something that I got from a grab bag back at the marketplace. We have to find that. Yeah, the guy with the grab bag. You pay like 2 gold and he lets you grab something out of the bag.
Okay, why didn't I get... Did you do a turn for me there, Mr. DM?
Not all of us got stuff.
Did I get a chance to even do it?
You weren't around.
Hush you.
As your comrade says, you weren't around.
But we need to find that onyx with the ruby inclusion. And I've got this, and I pull out of my bag a shield with like the dog's face on it. It's a shield of sniffing. It finds lost items.
Well, the item's lost. Does the
What's
item have
its
to be
range?
removed?
I don't know.
I thought he said it was only like 60 feet or so. I don't know.
He didn't say.
But it would
Right.
alert us if we come into range of the item. The question is the item lost to us? Does it have to be lost to the wielder, or lost in general?
There weren't specifics.
So we can test it out. Experimentation. Delightful. She starts rubbing her hands and starts smiling, quite happy about the idea of trying things out.
Experimentation is the root of all. What is it?
The basis of all knowledge.
Yeah, that's not what I was. That's not the word I was looking for. But yeah, that works. This is why you're the intelligent one.
You are the charismatic one. I still cannot believe that he. So, did you know? Do you remember that really, really cute blue dragonborn that I had a crush on?
Yeah.
Meg's gonna look at you. Can we discuss this on our way to where we're going?
Yeah. Walk and talk. Walk and talk. We're good at this.
I thought we were actually walking and talking the whole time.
Are you going to
Yeah.
try the shield to see if it does anything and tells you a direction?
Oh, I want to hear what she's got to say about the blue dragonborn first.
He's actually got a crush on you.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Why?
He
You're
said
smarter.
something- You're cuter.
No, you're cuter.
Meg's walking over by Theo. Do we leave him?
Theo,
I'm ready to start walking.
well, I'm already walking.
Which direction?
Towards Veritas.
Yes,
Eeny, meeny,
Veritas
miny.
it is.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
I thought you were gonna try your shield.
Well, I mean, do we want to try it right now?
Why not? Does it expire?
I don't know. I'll try the shield, thinking about the onyx.
With the ruby
The
in the
honest
middle.
with the ruby in the middle?
Yep.
Right, very important to try to get that description.
The onyx with the ruby in the middle.
Actually, the very one that the Fae Queen spoke of, I would hope.
Yes, the one that the Fae Queen wanted.
So, as you start to think of this stone, nothing. The dog's head doesn't move. It doesn't react. Doesn't anything.
Well, that answers our question. I guess we're going back to Veritas. Or hopefully.
Clearly, it's not in range. Okay, Ivory, tell me more. So he just thinks I'm cuter than you?
As you start thinking about this blue dragonborn,
Oh no!
the dog's nose suddenly starts perking up.
It's aiming at the Veritas.
Oh, that's just too priceless. The black of the...
Obviously, the shield don't work, or we didn't have enough description to know what we're looking for.
Or it's more of true interest in acquiring the item or understanding it. He was talking about how the depths of your black scales remind him of the darkest night, and how there is no blemishes upon it, and there is all hope. All paths are open, all possibilities, all dreams can be fulfilled. And that's what you represent to him.
That's sweet.
I represent dusty books and useless information.
But when you go outside, your scales sparkle and shine, and they look more like Mother's than mine do.
Yes, but they reveal blemishes, don't represent hope.
Meg is going to keep a lookout for any trouble since we're being as loud as can be.
Well, the dog's nose actually starts to I need to replace these, hold on. Because it hasn't uploaded the token correctly. That's really frustrating. So I can export and import an NPC record, but it doesn't import the image that I have for them. It's really frustrating. Give me the image. Yeah, there we go. Dos, tres, cuatro. So, as you start to head away from Veritas, the dog's nose starts to point, as you're talking about this blue dragonborn, starts to point towards the tree line.
Well, that's unusual. Is that in the direction we want to go?
It's away from Veritas?
It's not away from Veritas, it's in the tree line that's like right next to you. If you're looking at the map.
Yeah.
I'm just making some final adjustments. Come on, stop lagging. There we go. Yeah, so the dog's nose is currently pointing in that direction.
Okay.
Where did member number 5 come from? Who's that?
Huh?
Who the hell is Veldoris?
Yeah, we got a 6th person. And a skeleton, too.
That is a rogue figure. That is a rogue figure.
So, Ebony, what is the nose of that dog indicating? What's...
That it's located something that's lost that I'm thinking about? I don't know. I was just thinking about that dragonborn. He can't be all the way out here.
Oh, he could have. He fled Veldoris.
Veritas.
Veritas. Bleh. I mean, he wasn't exactly a fighter. Remember, he was using message. I pointed Ebony. Remember, he was a member of the intelligence.
And I respond to her message, yes, and we are a week away, and that only happened a few hours ago.
So the dog's nose is not pointing towards Veritas.
Veritas is to the east of you.
The problem
and it was pointing northeast.
Yeah.
The time in the Feywild can actually move differently to the time in the material plane. So we don't actually know how long has passed.
There.
It could have been seconds, it could have been years.
How?
Crap.
We should let us go have a look what's over there.
Okay, let's follow the nose.
And I mean, who knows, maybe it's the stone.
Maybe.
But which direction? So yeah, I'm going to follow Ebony.
Northeast. Meg
Yeah,
is
I'm following the nose.
Meg is going to pull out his. Oh wow, we got movement now. We gotta move our limits here.
How do I move the...
I've got to approve the moves. So,
Meg is going to pull out his shield too, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. As
Please move me.
as you guys breach the tree lines, The dog's nose is pointing down into the dirt.
Oh boy.
I can't move the skeleton.
Why can't you? Is that?
I can't move Lance.
I'll move in with you.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
I also cannot see anything because the tree is in my way.
Yeah, you're in the tree, aren't you?
Yeah, I literally I can see. I can't see directly in front of me. There we go. Thank you.
Straight down into the dirt, huh?
What?
All right.
is-
Mega's going to take the bait. What the heck? He's going to take his hands and
No,
start
no.
digging and moving things
No,
around.
no. Everybody take 10 minutes break. Patrol the area while I take out my book and summon something.
I can always have Lance dig.
A ritual. What you do while I start ritually casting is something else. I start concentrating on ritually casting Unseen Servant.
As you start your spell, Mig, you look to where the nose is pointing in the dirt, and all you can see is a piece of tooth.
Mig is going to reach down and pick up the tooth. See if the nose follows it.
The nose does indeed follow it. And as you are concentrating on this casting, Ivory.
Yeah.
Is it Ivory? Yeah.
Yes.
You suddenly see a black shadow fall across your line of sight, narrowly missing you. As you look up, you see a rather strange looking creature. You see a goblinoid who is devoid of colour, has bright glowing yellow eyes and buck teeth with slightly disproportionate and disfigured features.
Yeah, the picture didn't come through.
Up.
It just says a number 2 next to it. I don't see anything. It's weird.
Oh,
Possibly because
It showed up for me.
might just need to load. Can everyone roll initiative, please? Because these guys are not going to negotiate with you.
I say up.
All right, initiative.
I'm going to post an image of what we're fighting. For those who, in case you can't see it, it's in Discord.
I appreciate it.
There you go.
I gotta find my initiative. There it is.
I ain't the slowest in the round.
So, Ebony, you should have had a little pop-up come up.
What does the pop-up look like?
It's like a little small rectangle combat thing.
No, I don't see that.
No? Let me just check it's working. Yeah, it's working. Hold on.
Ah, there it is. Alright, alright. Oh, how the heck does this work?
So, you don't need to have your character sheet open. It's all drop-down menus. And to target is still like left control and click on your target. But it will show you what you are targeting.
Alright, alright.
And then there's an end turn button, so there's no more me accidentally skipping people's turns.
Right. Okay, where is the target? Where are the bad guys?
So if you their tokens are very, very small. So there is one hold on, make sure he's
I'm next to Theo.
yeah, one right next to you, practically underneath you actually.
Oh, hey, yeah, there it is. Right.
Nope. I did not want that. What the hell? Why am I drawing?
Alright, so
What the hell?
it's right on me. I can't cast a spell without invoking an attack of opportunity, can I?
He already attacked you, did he?
No, it's
What the hell?
Ivory.
Make it go away?
What's happened?
I'm not sure.
Ah!
I'm not.
What is that?
That is that is your sister
Can I have
doing drawing. Oh my god, it's laggy. Why is it laggy?
I don't know, and the map's gone for me.
What the hell?
I don't know. I was moving, and then suddenly I started drawing. It's like, what the hell? I was moving around the map, and lines were appearing.
Yeah, I can get rid of them, but my Fantasy Grounds is suddenly being really slow. Let's see if I can free up a bit of RAM
He
space.
started drawing a bunch of stuff.
Bear
Yeah.
with me.
I didn't break anything, honest.
I mean, you have.
I didn't break anything.
You try to move around your character, you can't move your character.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have started drawing lines.
So question, if I cast a spell while I'm in melee range for an opponent, do I get an attack of opportunity against me?
I don't believe
Like in other
so.
editions?
I don't believe so. I will double check, but
I'm sorry about the dog.
it's normally only when you moved.
Yeah, only when you move out of range.
Alright. In that case then, if I use Eldritch Blast, does it automatically add the Agonizing Blast? Or do I have to click on Agonizing Blast?
You would have to click on Agonizing Blast, hit the effects button, and then cast Eldritch Blast.
Right, and then... Of course it would. Ah, fuck. I bet you a 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Alright, well that's my turn then.
It works. It works.
I can't see anything, so I can't even see the foe.
Can I get the map back, please?
Yeah, it should be in your images, isn't it?
It is now.
Master once more.
Master wants what?
More.
What? What the what? What? What is this?
As one of these creatures pops out behind you, Mig, and just starts hacking at you with his shadow daggers. This.
Okay, does he hit me?
He did hit you. And as he hits you, you feel like your mind is being pulled out.
Oh, hell.
Sorry, hang on.
You are.
Do I need to make a save throw or anything?
It's just attacking you with its weapon. That's all it is its weapon. That one's also a hit.
Damn, they've got good aim.
At the moment they do. Normally these guys roll terribly.
I might use a luck roll here if they keep hitting me.
This one is going to disappear. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, so it's the little green dots are the enemies.
Yeah. One appears right next to you, Ebony. Master would be pleased with one of you. And he's going to complete... Of course he misses the squishies.
We have plot armor. Wahaha.
Gotta write my damage here, don't I?
The damage should automatically be applied. Shuttling towards this one. Yeah, he's gonna strike out at you, Ebony. Not Ebony, Ivory. And a miss. Told you, they roll terribly.
Against until they're swinging at me.
And then this last one is gonna take a pot shot at Theo.
Yeah, I can't.
Nope.
If anything shoots at Ivory, let me know, because I do have an ability to use a shield block with her.
Sure. What's Lance doing?
Well, one, I can't see him in relationship to everything else because of the tree. Thank you. He's going to attack the same one that I'm attacking. And he's going to use his sword.
Hey, cookies. Does he attack with your proficiency bonus, by the way?
I'm not sure how Pact of the Chain familiars work in this edition.
Okay, we'll look it up later. For now, he's attacking with your proficiency bonus.
Sure.
And does 7 points of damage to the thing. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Mig.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling out my warhammer. I'm going to swing at the one right next to me. If I can find the button. Sorry, it's going to take me a bit to get used to this.
So, click on your token, left control button, and then click on the one you want to target. Just make sure your token's selected. You'll know if it's selected because it will have the black ring around it.
It does say current target. Double click it and...
Are you targeting anything?
It says I'm Shadow Limb.
Yeah.
Shadow Limb too.
Yep. So now you are targeting. Roll your attack.
So I need to find the attack in the inventory thing, right?
No. So you should have had a little pop-up come up.
Oh, it tells me lets me select. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely my warhammer.
This is to try and speed up combats in this.
This is a new system for me. That's why I'm.
But I'm making. I'm getting modules for the VTT, so that it upgrades certain aspects of the game.
So I'm just trying to figure out what I click on to make it attack, because all it says is end turn.
So at the bottom you should see the 2 little drop downs. Have you selected the weapon?
I selected my warhammer. Yep.
Underneath it, you should see 2 buttons.
I don't. All I see is an end turn. Well, there's something that says mastery. Hold on.
Damn it. Can I get the map back again, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
There's like a little wheel or a gear next to the...
Is there not like a little sword icon?
No, there isn't.
Well, are you using your Warhammer?
Yes, I'm using my Warhammer.
So I'll just click for you now, and then we'll try and work out what's happening. And it missed. I shouldn't have clicked it for you.
I agree. You should get advantage on the next attack for that one.
Is
weird.
Is Ivory still concentrating on her spell?
No, she's not going to be ritually casting. She's going to shift. Where'd it go? I just had that list and now I can't do it. Where'd it go to?
Did you click it off?
I clicked on it and it disappeared.
Try again.
No, okay, I've got that there, but now I don't have the map. What is going on with this map?
It's got to be something you're doing.
Probably.
Because everything's working fine for me on my end.
It didn't work on my end, though, so there
Yeah.
could be some weird things going on.
Could be some minor bugs.
I wanted to. How do I target without destroying anything?
So make sure you got a little blue ring around your token. That means you've got your token selected. Then hold the left control key and click on what you want to target. No, you had it.
There goes the map again. Apparently clicking the wrong button.
There you go. You are now targeting.
Can I get the map back?
It fails regardless.
Yep. So, how do I do damage? And it gets 1d6 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
There. It did not get. Shall I roll a d6?
You should see the damage button.
No. I have cast and effect.
Can you scroll down at all?
No.
Oh. Hold on. I'm not quite sure what's going on with it because it was working the other night perfectly fine.
It's me.
You found it.
No, I
Oh.
rolled it
Is
manually.
it just the D6, yeah?
Yes. It's psychic damage.
Double check something now. There you go.
Perfect.
I like how it says heavy. Are there just two of them?
There's
Or
three.
that's all? Oh, I just can
five.
only see the two.
Oh, I didn't make them all visible. That's my fault.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now I see. I see four of them now, at least.
One might be out of your vision, I don't know. Shouldn't be though.
Could be.
That one's visible.
Yeah, I didn't see the one right. I didn't know there's two. I didn't know I'm surrounded. Damn.
You're not surrounded. The one north of you is Ebony's
I
pet.
see two. Oh, well, no, I see her pet. I'm talking Mig. Sorry.
There should be one next to you, Theo. Oh, Mig's talking. Sorry.
I was Mig talking. Sorry.
Yeah. There's one that's out of line of sight. That's why.
I currently have 0 targets. How do I target these dudes?
If you hold, so make sure your token's selected. You can tell that if there is a ring around, a coloured ring around your character token.
Oh. Okay.
And then, yeah, that's gonna hit.
With the longbow?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. You're attacking that one. Okay. This one's going to use his reaction. Yay! And he's going to hit you. And again, as this dagger hits you in the chest, you feel like your mind gets warped.
Oh, so if you attack someone else to get a reactionary?
One of them does.
Alright, I'm gonna do the thing again. Is Agonizing Blast still on? Can you tell?
No, it's not.
Alright.
That's a nat 20.
Whew. Oh, I didn't have the target selected. Crap.
Hold on.
The old system used to keep it selected.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, and then, so
Just roll
when
damage.
I roll the damage,
Yeah.
huh?
When you roll damage, it'll automatically be crit. Or you should have been. Roll it again.
It wasn't. There we go.
No. Casters. Casters. Get the casters. Pop.
No!
Pop. Actually, he just needs to move. He doesn't even need to... That's a dirty 20 on Ivory. As it deals 7 points of damage to you.
How rude. Well,
Who-
that's rather rude.
This one's going to keep on Mig. And miss.
Thank God.
This one's
Does
gonna...
that mind warping ability affect everybody, or is it only affecting one individual?
Every
It's
time...
whoever got hit by the knives.
yeah, every time you're hit by the shadow daggers.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Oh dear.
No!
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh no, oh no! That is 9 points of damage. That could have been so... That could have been so much worse. That was 3 1s. It's still bad, guys. It's still bad.
I can bring you up if I can get close enough. I think on
That
the
one's
next
a
thing
hit.
I'm gonna...
On Ivory. God, they're rolling terribly.
wait a minute. If it's next to Ivory, I might be able to help. I got my one ability. My intercept.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to do?
I'm going to try to reduce some of the damage to her with an intercept
Sure.
if she's within 5 feet of me.
Yep. Go for it.
And the button to hit.
No need.
Shit, I know what I should have done. I should have a hellish rebuke.
How much does
There
that
it is.
how much does it reduce it by?
A 1d10
Roll the d10.
It does.
plus proficiency
Um,
bonus.
You quite literally see how a shield erupts around her.
Oh, she's casting shield.
I already cast it. It doesn't give me
Okay.
the option, the effect.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I will take that 4 points of damage off then.
There we go. Found it.
Cool.
So I don't need to do anything?
No.
Didn't take no damage? I was about to say, yeah, I can stop 1d10 plus my proficiency and damage if
It's
you're
nice.
within 5 feet of me. which is pretty awesome, but I'm only next to one person.
Get the
Ivory
casters.
smiles and nods appreciatively as she notices what you're about to do.
You see this one in between you all. As one of them's shouting, "Get the casters!" He does a 360 and tries to slash at you doing the 360 and just loses his balance ever so slightly, ended up having to regain his balance.
Fumble!
I'm guessing Lance is doing the same thing.
Yes. Sword.
It hits. And yeah, as Lance strikes out with its sword, all gangly, strikes this shadowling, and it just evaporates.
Good boy.
Nice blood splatter.
Are there any daggers left behind?
Nope.
Okay.
Mick.
Oh boy, hopefully it lets it work this time. Let's see, I've got to... Crap, I'm surrounded. This is not good. Okay, I'm going to hit the one north of me. Let's see if it will... Not letting me highlight it like a circle. You said there's a circle that appears around it?
Are you trying to target number 2, yeah?
I'm trying to attack the one above, north of me.
Hold on, because I'm in 3D mode. Yeah, you're targeting it. You should see on the little pane, you should see the image under targets. Oh, just untargeted. There you go. You're targeting.
Yeah, it doesn't show me. I don't see any target or anything.
Oh, that's odd.
I see no image. I see nothing.
Okay.
Can't even see it highlighted.
It should tell you in the rectangle box that pops up.
Hold on, I think I can share my screen if you want to see what I'm seeing. If that helps.
Yeah, I'll have a quick look.
Let me make sure I do the right one.
Just FYI, guys, we're going to be fiddling about for a couple of seconds.
So this is what I'm seeing.
Helps a little too if you have the combat tracker open.
Right. Just hold on a second. Close your character sheet for me. Right. Let me just see if... Put it back to you, and then go to you.
See, that's what pops up.
Yeah, that's meant to pop up. So, if you look, it obviously shows you your HP at the top. Then it shows you what you're currently targeting.
Oh, this did not show up the first time. I had to expand the box.
There you go.
Oh, that makes a huge difference. I just clicked it twice, damn it.
It's alright, we always take the first roll, which is a miss. Both of them were a miss anyway.
I'm having some horrible luck on these rolls right now.
Oh. Me getting ahead of the game is it? Again. Ivory.
It's my turn. I know what I want to do, but it's not letting me put the...
Says you're targeting number 4.
Yep.
It succeeds.
Did that effect?
What succeeds?
You just sort of... Ivory just sort of reaches...
He succeeds on his saving throw.
No, he doesn't. I refuse to believe it. So Ivory stretches her clawed hand out, reaching and then, as if she's gripping something, and then sort of looks at her hand and looks at the creature like, that's not how it... And then you hear, that's not how that's supposed to work. a little baffled. That's it.
Oh, that one was already dead. Sorry.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Sorry.
no, yeah,
You
this
do
is the one
finish it.
below.
Yeah,
Ivory.
yeah, yeah. You do
Perfect.
finish it, and it just evaporates.
Which one got evaporated?
The one that
south
you
of
couldn't
Ivory.
see.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
see.
everything.
Oh, I can see blood marks now.
Yeah, the one that nearly killed me.
Ebony.
Cap, can you move me so I can see the board a little bit better?
Yeah, but I say you can move actually
Oh,
without
thank you.
disengaging too.
Yeah, well, I don't need to move per se. Either one of these boyos got any damage on them?
Nope.
One right beside you.
These ones
Oh,
are
there's-
fairly healthy.
There's one just north of me, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he damaged?
Nope.
I haven't
Course
hit
you would.
anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and... It's not letting me select him.
There you go.
There we go, thank you. And I'm going to do the things.
That's a hit. Master must have magics. And then when you finish with your,
Who's your master?
when you finish with your turn, hit end turn.
Uh-huh. Who's your master?
Mustn't say. Cannot say. Get the casters. 23 to hit.
For who? Ivory?
Yeah. I think that hit.
You know what I'm going to do again.
Yeah. I'm going to try and reduce the damage.
Yeah, she's not helping me that time.
So if you just roll 1d10,
And it gives my proficiency
Yeah.
bonus, right?
which
So
is plus 3.
did it roll it? Did you guys see it?
No, you need to do it in the chat box. So it's going to reduce by
jeez.
5.
Very
Wait.
much a squishy.
Exceeds hit point. So you do actually save her because it would have knocked her out. So hold on. Exceeds by what? So d7. So you are on.
Oh.
Yeah. It's alright. Maths is hard.
No, 3. It took 3 off my hit points, so I have 4. Yeah.
Number 2. You are interfering. Master won't be happy. You interfering? Yeah! As it starts striking your shield. Number 4 is... Gonna switch to Ebony. After what you just did.
Great.
17 hits.
Oh yeah.
No tricks up your sleeve.
They don't have to do a whole lot of damage.
So you, as it strikes at Ebony, you just see Ebony fall to the ground. Master gonna be happy with me. What happens to Lance? Because he's a familiar, isn't he?
He's a familiar, but I'm not dead yet.
But you are unconscious.
I am unconscious.
I'm pretty sure they disappeared. Let me just double check.
Ah.
Quick question on Ebony. How far is she from me?
I will tell you in just a second. So it,
Like 10 feet, I think.
it stays alive and acts according to its nature or training. It is going to attack the nearest thing to it. And miss. Mig. Who was asking how far?
Meg, I was asking how far I am from...
Yeah, you're 10 feet away from her. There is a creature between you and it. And you obviously have the 3 around you. So if you move...
I know. I'm going to attack the one below me now, between me and Ebony.
Okay.
There we go. So it says current target 0, though. That's weird.
Yeah, for some reason the numbers don't make sense.
I'm using a luck roll. I'm using my other luck. I've got to hit something. It gives me another... I have only 1 more luck, I think. Shit.
That sucks, man.
I mean, what do you do, right?
Ivory. Oh, hold on. I need to do something before you do anything. There you go.
He's kind of pissed at this point.
Oh yeah, these buggers are nasty. Especially at lower levels. How many isn't magic missile 3 missiles?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to roll damage twice more.
2 against this one, and then 1 against the one, the other one that's next to her. I'm hoping that.
Yeah.
So it's a total of 7 against that creature.
Disappears. It fizzles.
One point more each time. I like seeing that. you just. So what Meg will see, sort of behind her, is that she sort of flicks her hands in one direction. These 2 darts flick out, and then she points at the other one, and a dart flies at it. She looks kind of pissed seeing her sister go down.
That would be
I would settle for 10 or something.
Let's miss. Can I use the action surge?
Yeah. Please, use all the resources you like.
Use action surge. Find him again with the bow and arrow. Son of a bitch.
Oh, Christ. That is a success on your first death save, Ebony.
Yay.
Master won't be happy if we aren't successful. Get the magic. Oh, you see this one teleports.
Oh no. Oh no.
Master, you see it lean down, Ivory, and you hear it whisper really menacingly in Ebony's ear. The Master will have your magic, or you will serve the Master. We will see which he decides. and he grabs hold of the scruff of Ebony's collar and vanishes
No!
with Ebony.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh no! Guys!
As long as Lance is here, is alive. Do not
He's
kill
no
the last
longer on
one.
the same material plane. It disappears.
The connection's broken, yeah. Capture the last one. I want to know where it took my sister.
Mig.
Well, what the hell? I haven't had anything else. Let's see if we can restrain it. Let me see what because I think there's a way to try to.
Yeah, so if you want to try and restrain something, you need to make a grapple check, which is an
I am gonna go
athletics versus its acrobatics or athletics.
I'm going to try for it.
I believe.
I mean, my rolls haven't been that good yet, so at least I do have one. I got a pretty good athletics.
Nice.
You managed to grapple it.
You stay if you want more magics for your master.
Ivory.
I'm going to step up to it, drawing my dagger. You will reveal to me who your master is and where my sister is. Or I will have a lot of fun with you. And I'm going to start skinning him alive.
Make me an attack roll.
Do I get advantage because he's restrained?
He's grappled, not restrained.
Okay.
Basically, if he disappears, I'm going with him.
As you try to grab hold of him, just any part of him to try and start skinning him, he is a wriggly little swine.
Okay.
Oh, Christ. Sorry, Theo. It's coming back to you. There you go.
Okay.
We still
Oh.
managed to skip turns.
Help me pin him down!
Yeah, I think all I could do this turn is just walk over to him. Yeah. And then I'll unarmed strike him on my next turn, I guess.
Don't knock him out!
I'm not sure what to do. It's not my turn. It's not,
Restrain
it's
him.
not my hands.
Restrain him! Don't kill him!
I think grapple. I'm gonna need to double check this.
Yeah, 'cause I think I can't grapple if I walk up.
Yeah, I think you can assist.
So yes, it gets disadvantage on its attack. And it's still going to try and poke you, Ivory. It hits.
Shield would unfortunately
My
not
question
touch.
is can I even block with my shield now that I'm grappling? I don't think I can.
Nope. As his dagger pierces from out underneath your arm, Mig. Piercing Ivory. And as it's inserted and Ivory's head kind of droops towards him, Master will have 2 magics.
Oh! No!
Mig.
Ah.
I can't see what's going on, so get him!
Question.
Yeah.
I'm grappling, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if I should lay hands on Ivory.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
But if I do, I can't grapple it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you only need one hand to lay on hands.
I am. I'm going to use one hand and I'm going to give her what I can.
It actually says contact. It doesn't mean you have to technically touch
Yeah.
him with the hand. You can
Give her the foot.
Yeah.
tap him with the foot.
Lay on feet.
Give her a
Fixing
swift
forehead.
kick.
Lay on feet.
No, just give her a swift kick in the ribs and heal her.
Yeah, I don't have to use it all to bring her up, right? I think I can choose how much of it I use.
Yeah.
I'm going to use half to bring her up.
Which is how much?
5.
Already done.
Yeah, but you do have a point of exhaustion.
Wherever that goes.
That's right, I've just put it on your sheet.
Rude.
That's
Oh well.
I need to put that on Ivory's, Ebony's as well in a minute. So you wake up, Ivory, you did hear what it said.
I heard. I am not sure why it rolled 2.
Oh, you were still prone. Sorry.
Oh, disadvantage, yeah. Yeah. What is it?
We'll take the higher one.
I mean,
so 17 would hit.
as I said, I want to skin it alive more than actually kill it.
Yeah. Roll some damage. Ow! Ow! Hey! And as you try and skin it, and you peel its skin away, the skin actually just turns to shadow.
And I don't care. As long as it hurts and tells me what I want to know.
Theo.
Who is your master and... I gotta work out her accent. Who is your master and where is my sister?
I take you to them.
You take...
Take all 3 of us.
Happily.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a smart idea.
Oh, we got to find out where she's at.
Hold
That's the
on
option.
to me.
I'm already holding on.
Yeah.
Everyone else has to grab on.
He's telling everyone else to grab hold. Do you grab hold?
You're going to regret this.
Theo, are you holding on?
I put my familiar away and touch him.
Are you there, Theo?
Yeah, I'm holding on.
Cool. You all disappear with him.
Goes the weasel.
This absolutely calls for a change in theme.
Oh dear. Another one's gone, another one's gone, another one bites the dust.
Like these guys, when they do well in... Oh, Christ, why things completely disappeared. When these guys do well in combat, they are terrifying. When they do badly in combat, they're really, really simple to get rid of. It's one of those.
About the only thing I contributed to that whole battle was grabbing one of them.
So as each of you reappears, you notice nothing but an obsidian floor. As you look around, you notice that you are in a very enclosed space. Ivory is there unconscious, but not dying.
Ebony.
Oh, sorry, Ebony is there unconscious, but not dying. The rest of you injured from your encounter with the Shadowlings. And you see a little face pop up over the wall.
Is the shadowling that we had still there?
Yeah, he's on top of the wall.
Okay. Because I want to do something.
What would you like to do?
I flicked 3 darts at him. 3 magical darts.
As you fire off your magic missiles, before they can make contact, he vanishes and reappears. And this goes on for a little while as your magic missiles are spinning around and like homing missiling on him.
While he's focused on that, can I get a mind slither in?
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Well, when I get time, I'm going to use my other laying hands to bring up.
What does he
Ebony.
need to roll for Mind Slither? Remind me.
Intelligence saving throw DC 15.
He fails. What type of damage is it?
Psychic.
As you try and afflict him with the Mind Slither, in this place, these creatures are a lot stronger.
Mm.
Do you see him grow a little bit in size? Can you roll your magic missile damage, please?
I can. Take that one away.
Damn.
Nice. So he starts to grow, and you start to see like these giant muscles starting to form on his top half as the missile's hitting mid-transformation, making him disappear.
Oh, you lucky you threw good. My turn, huh?
There's nothing else to fight. You four
Okay.
are in what looks to be a completely enclosed space. You look up.
But there is a wall, right?
There are 4 walls. These walls are about 25 feet high, made of obsidian, as is the floor. As you look up towards the sky, you notice there is no sky. There is no sun, there are no stars, there is no moon.
That's how you do a TPK without actually killing the group.
Well, hold on. You said they're 25 feet tall. There's ways out.
Yeah, Ebony! Ivory doesn't care. Oh, she's running to Ebony and hugging her and shaking her.
I would bring Ebony back up with the probably the rest of what I've got, unfortunately.
Keep 1 point back. Ivory even looks at you.
Yeah,
and
that's good. Yeah, I'll keep 1.
So
We
what?
don't know
There you
where.
go. I'll use. Hey, how about this? I'll use 1 to bring her up. I'll keep 4.
Each of us should take a moment to breathe. We don't know what's going to happen or when. Should take a moment to focus on stopping the injuries we have. resting.
As you wake up, Ebony, you see that you are in another realm entirely. Being a warlock, can you please make me either a history check or an arcana check?
Okay. Probably not proficient in either. No, I am proficient in history. I will go with history.
Hey, before she does, can I? Oh, never mind.
Never mind, sorry.
Can I give her proficiency? I'm literally next to her.
I have
You
proficiency.
can assist, yes.
Alright, so...
So you can roll history again for the advantage, Ebony.
Hello. Thank you.
So as you wake up,
Ebony and Ivory work in perfect harmony.
Yes.
as you wake up, and you're trying to work out exactly where you are. Oh, sugar.
What's your points of exhaustion?
No, you're on 1. I've just
Just
corrected it.
updating me.
I've just corrected it.
You broke. Okay, you broke me.
Ebony, you start sort of, what? And you have a bit of a, like, back and forth, and then it dawns on you exactly where you are, Ebony. Through the years, your mother Londigne has warned you both about the dangers of teleportation, especially outside of the city. You are in the realm of the nowhere. A timeless space between spaces.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Ebony, what is wrong?
She just like looks at Ivory, just like her eyes are wide. We've teleported.
Oh no.
We're in the nowhere.
Oh dear.
Mig will look over at Theo. Do you still have any of your rope? And do you have any other means that we could possibly grapple and get out?
I can't mind. I can't.
I'll check my bag. Should be in there still.
A calm mind leads to clear thought. A calm mind leads to clear thought. A calm mind leads to clear thought.
Ebony's just gonna grab Ivory's hand and go, Ivory, it's a teleport, so there should be an exit, right?
And there's one.
Yeah.
And there's one more of those goblins here somewhere. Whatever brought Ebony is still around.
There will be things much worse than those creatures here. But you are right. Whenever there is a way in, there is a way out.
Yes.
A clear mind is clear thought. A calm mind is clear thought. Thank you, Ebony.
You're welcome.
So, Ebony takes out, not Ebony, Ivory takes out. See, that's how in tune these two are. They keep mixing themselves up. Ivory takes out her small notebook and starts skipping through it, looking for her notes on the nowhere place. What does she know about this? Like, she'll be sitting there talking in very quiet whispers with Ebony about this.
Yeah,
so
Ebony will just go over everything she can remember about the nowhere.
And me and Theo will see if we can devise a way to get out with the rope.
So the nowhere is a void. Everything you know is mostly in myth and legend. The history of the nowhere stems back to one of the first to set foot in Eulalia, in the continent Eulalia, the Eldoran. It was said that one of the Eldoran became corrupted and so was forced into a prison. Nobody could ever find or get to this prison until One day, a wizard decided to try and cheat his way when travelling, and it left an opening connecting the nowhere to the material plane. This place was meant to be a prison that no one could find, except those who knew how to access it. And it would appear that the nowhere, something has made this its home.
I am not making a contract with this being in charge of this place. Do we know
No.
anything about escaping here?
No.
Mig will just test his hammer against the wall. Just what the hell? Ain't got nothing better to do.
Maybe an attack roll.
Dang it! Sorry, I closed my character sheet.
Sorry.
No, I didn't. There it is.
Ooh.
I can't even hit a wall.
As you swing your hammer towards the wall, the obsidian starts to resonate.
Oh, hell.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
As the obsidian starts to resonate with the metals in your hammer, it rings up through your arm and into your mind, creating an unbearable sound and causing you to become temporarily incapacitated.
So,
You hear a voice on the other side of one of these walls. Well, I wouldn't try that again if I were you. The boss don't like it when you try and break his things.
Well, who's the boss?
You see a small window slide open, and you can see another one of these shadowling creatures, only he's slightly larger in build. Looks almost identical, but is slightly larger. Oh, the boss, the king of the nowhere. You not heard of him before?
I've
But like,
heard
there's
of
some
him.
kind of nowhere king.
Have I heard of him? In all my studies? At least the mention of the name?
Maybe a history check.
I'll do that.
Can I give her advantage?
Yeah, go on.
Take advantage. There you go.
On a
The,
on a dirty 20, the Nowhere King is the prisoner. He is
It
the
is
banished Eldoran.
It is interesting. It is interesting that your master claims the title of king when he is in fact but a prisoner.
The king no prisoner.
Oh, but he is banished by his own people.
He's no prisoner, he's the king. You can't be a king and a prisoner, that doesn't make sense.
Can he leave here?
Why would he need to leave? He's got everything he wants.
Yes, that's why he sends his little minions out to take people like me and my sister and my companion. Because he has everything he needs here. Clearly.
I mean, one day, I'll be the boss. And when that day comes and I'm the boss, I won't leave here. It's quite
You will
homely.
be king one day? You will be king one day?
Yeah, I'll be king one day.
And why do you say that? Did the king tell you that?
Anybody else waiting for this guy to just get smited?
He's the one that gets out of here, so there ain't no way I'm smiting him.
Sounds
No,
good.
I mean from the Nowhere King.
Did the king tell you that?
No, but obviously I am the best one here.
Do you even have your own minions and servants at this point?
Well, yeah, my minions are the ones that brought you here.
Yes, most of which have dead at this point.
Is Mig awake or is he unconscious still?
He wasn't unconscious, he was just incapacitated. But yeah, you can probably stand up now.
I mean,
Maybe. I wonder if he'll let us make a deal to go get more magic people instead of us.
not. No,
More deals.
So, why don't you come in here and talk with us?
You hear a third voice. Shaka! Don't be talking with prisoners. Go on, off with you. And you just see like this huge gorilla-sized hand smack the shuttling around the head. Come on! As his hand goes through the window and pulls the wall down. You can see that this individual is not alone. He has something tied to a leash.
Man, I can't see that picture either.
Why can't you see the pictures? It's so strange.
I can see the picture. I will.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to restart my...
Maybe.
I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah.
Or I somewhere disconnect and reconnect, okay?
Sure.
So-
But you see...
The image I just. There you go.
You see this one shadowling, and he's got, as I say, like the top half of his body is like that of a gorilla, and the bottom half is just like a normal shadowling. And tied to a leash, he has one of these things, and it's gunning for you all. It is literally pulling, and you can see its mouth open, and as its mouth is open, you can see these teeth are just rotating like a rotary blade inside its mouth.
Ugh. Gross.
Boss wants to speak to you. Move.
Which one of us? Or all of us?
All of you.
Right. Yeah, I moved.
Alright, I'm back in.
Might be time for a Hodo potion.
As I said, I moved. So he told us to move. He didn't tell us how. So I'm putting my right hand in, put my right hand out, put my right hand in, and I'll take my
Pokey pokey.
Yeah.
Nice.
He ever so slightly lets the rope slip as this thing goes crawling on
Yeah,
all fours, lunging towards you.
I take the hint to move out.
He leads
Yep.
you down a path, and this path, again, all the walls are made of this obsidian stone. And eventually you come to an opening. And in this opening there is nothing but shadow. There is a floor, but you cannot see it. It is that dark. Even with dark vision, nothing is piercing this darkness. And a simple golden mask turns to face you. I am terribly sorry if you feel you have been treated unfairly. I have a task I wish to ask of you.
What sort of task?
And that is where we are going to end for this evening.
Man, I had a quippy one-liner too. I was gonna point at all the stab marks on myself and go, "Yeah, that's very unfair."
Yeah, Ebony and Ivy, the sassy sisters.
So, thank you everyone who has interacted with the stream and watched tonight. I will see you again throughout next week. And don't forget, make sure all your 20s are natural.